Hi there, I'm Sara and welcome to my podcast, Transformational Thinkers with Sara. Today I'm talking about a topic that is very near and dear to my heart, the power of authenticity in leadership, why CEOs and executives who lead with integrity inspire trust and drive business success. In today's fast-paced, interconnected world, the one element that remains constant in high-functioning organizations is trust. As leaders, CEOs and business executives are in a unique position to influence culture, foster resilience, and drive meaningful change. But with skepticism on the rise due to an era filled with buzzwords and spin, the best leaders are finding that authenticity is a key to inspiring loyalty and commitment within their teams. Authenticity goes beyond simply being yourself. It's about leading in a way that is genuine, transparent, and aligned with your values and the organization's mission. Authentic leaders build organizations that attract and retain top talent, maintain trust with key stakeholders, and develop lasting resilience to weather market uncertainties. This monologue explores why being an authentic leader not only sets you apart, but also makes you a far more trusted and effective executive. The core of authentic leadership. Authentic leadership, in essence, involves a commitment to being open, consistent, and true to one's values and principles. An authentic leader exhibits self-awareness, a clear understanding of personal strengths and weaknesses, and maintains integrity regardless of circumstances. This approach helps leaders foster genuine relationships and develop trust-based cultures that drive long-term success. Research shows that authenticity has become increasingly valued in the workplace. In Deloitte's Global Human Capital Trends report over the last 4 years, they have found that more than 80% of employees expressed a desire for their leaders to demonstrate empathy, an element closely linked to authenticity. As employees and clients alike seek trustworthy and transparent organizations, leaders who prioritize authenticity become magnetic forces, naturally attracting both talent and clientele. Why authentic leaders are more trusted? For CEOs and executives, the ability to inspire trust is indispensable. Trust is at the heart of every successful relationship, from boardrooms to client engagements. Here are key reasons why authentic leaders inspire great trust. First, consistency and transparency. Authentic leaders are consistent in their actions, providing employees and stakeholders with a stable foundation upon which to rely. When executives are transparent about their intentions, motivations, and even setbacks, they send a message of reliability and accountability. This builds trust because it allows others to see that the leader's decisions are rooted in a clear and honest approach. For example, consider an executive leading an organization through a difficult restructuring. By clearly communicating the rationale behind the change, addressing the challenges openly, and ensuring a process that respects employees' contributions, authentic leaders demonstrate commitment to fairness and ethical standards. Second, alignment between words and actions. Actions that align with words form a strong foundation of trust. Employees and stakeholders watch carefully to see if leaders walk the talk. Authentic leaders not only talk about core values, but also consistently act upon them. When leaders say they value innovation, for instance, but discourage new ideas in meetings, employees quickly notice the inconsistency and become disengaged. CEOs and executives who embody alignment between words and actions model a type of integrity that resonates throughout the organization. When an organization's core values are demonstrated from the top down, it encourages every team member to live up to the same standards, creating a cohesive and motivated workforce. Third, vulnerability as strength. Contrary to the traditional notion that leaders must always project invulnerability, authentic leaders understand that showing vulnerability humanizes them. This willingness to admit mistakes, acknowledge shortcomings, or seek input from others demonstrates humility, which strengthens the connection with employees. In many corporate cultures, acknowledging mistakes has historically been discouraged. However, by demonstrating a willingness to learn and grow, leaders give permission to their teams to do the same. Vulnerability in this way is not a weakness, but a bridge to building authentic relationships that foster creativity, resilience, and innovation. The competitive advantage of authentic leadership. In addition to building trust, authenticity provides leaders with a clear competitive advantage. Here's how. First, stronger team engagement. Employee engagement and retention are paramount concerns in today's business environment. Gallup's research shows that organizations with highly engaged teams experience 21% higher profitability. Authentic leaders foster environments where employees feel seen and valued. By engaging authentically with team members, leaders cultivate a culture that enhances commitment, creativity, and loyalty, ultimately driving performance and reducing turnover costs. Second, enhanced customer relationships. Customers today seek authenticity in the companies they choose to do business with. Studies indicate that 86% of customers are more likely to support a brand that is open and honest about its operations. For executives, leading authentically extends beyond the organization's internal culture and can positively impact client relationships, brand loyalty, and market reputation. When an organization is led by someone who genuinely believes in its products, services, and mission, that conviction resonates with customers and builds brand loyalty. Third, navigating change effectively. Change is inevitable in today's fast evolving business landscape. Whether due to technological advancements, shifting market demands, or economic disruptions, authentic leaders are more adept at managing change because they prioritized honest communication, which is essential for maintaining stability during times of transition. When teams trust their leaders, they are more willing to adapt to new strategies and rally around long-term goals. By fostering a culture of trust, authentic leaders help create a resilient organization that can navigate change with greater agility. How to cultivate authentic leadership. While authenticity is increasingly recognized as vital to effective leadership, it does not always come naturally. Executives looking to become more authentic can take concrete steps to develop this style of leadership. First, practice self-reflection. Self-awareness is an absolute cornerstone of authenticity. Executives benefit from routinely engaging in self-reflection to gain clarity on their personal values, strengths, and areas for growth. Practices such as journaling, seeking feedback, and mentorship are effective tools for cultivating self-awareness and can help leaders better align their personal values with their professional goals. Second, communicate openly and frequently. Open communication is a critical tool for authentic leaders. Regular, transparent updates to teams about organizational goals, changes, and challenges build trust and reduce speculation or fear. Open dialogue should also be bi-directional. Executives should create spaces for team members to voice concerns, ideas, and feedback, thereby fostering a culture of mutual respect. Third, seek genuine connections. Build genuine relationships within an organization. It enhances the leader's ability to understand and connect with team members. CEOs and executives should make time to know employees, whether through small group meetings or informal interactions. Leaders who take a vested interest in their employees' well-being and development demonstrate that they value individuals beyond their job titles, thereby building a more engaged and loyal team. Fourth, lead with empathy and integrity. Empathy allows leaders to understand the diverse perspectives and challenges that employees face, creating a more inclusive and supportive workplace. Leaders should actively work to understand different viewpoints and address concerns fairly. Moreover, demonstrating integrity through ethical decision-making reinforces the leader's commitment to a principled approach, strengthening the trust that employees and stakeholders place in them. Authenticity as a catalyst for change. For CEOs and executives seeking to foster growth and drive successful change, authenticity is no longer optional. It's essential. By leading with authenticity, executives can create a positive organizational culture built on trust, openness, and resilience. Authentic leaders inspire loyalty, commitment, empowering teams to excel, adapt, and innovate in a fast-changing business environment. Ultimately, authenticity in leadership is not just about making good decisions, but about building a legacy of trust and excellence that transcends the challenges of today and creates a foundation for tomorrow. As a leader, embracing authenticity may be the single most powerful way to influence not only your organization's performance, but also the trust and loyalty of those who drive its success. For CEOs and executives, leading authentically is more than a strategy. It's a catalyst for genuine, lasting change. Thanks so much for listening to my podcast today. As always, subscribe and never miss an episode.